Hello everyone, my name is Aeron Emanuel, Um, ngayon, ay, if you don't know, ang Laguna, the whole Laguna, um, face-to-face classes are suspended. Kumbaga, hindi kami makapag-aral ng face-to-face dahil sa occurring earthquakes na pwedeng mangyari in Laguna. And it is to prevent people or students like us from dying from earthquake. So, nabuti na rin yun. Pero ang problema is di ko makapag-focus na sa pag-aaral. Masyado na akong too free to do anything. But at the same time, problema din ay yung pagiging free. So, this time, in this video, I'm going to tell you guys my struggles of being so free and how to conquer this freedom. So, let me state the problem here. Okay. Ang problema kasi is yung parang unclear na yung mga, dahil walang face-to-face, hindi pa rin kami titigil sa pag-aaral. Of course, ni-introduce na yung modular so that students like us won't stop studying. Kaya, yun, modular. So, in here, gagawa kami ng mga modules. But the problem now, I cannot communicate people like in a clear way. Hindi kami makapag-intindi since for me, I don't really use Messenger that much, and Messenger is not my way of communicating. So, it is a struggle, of course. And I know it's easy if you actually understood the objective of the modules. But the problem here is communicating them through Messenger is quite difficult since I'm not used to it. And now I'm just floating aimlessly, wandering around passively, not engaging with my things to do, what is important. I'm not doing anything. I'm struggling with my freedom. But then again, this freedom is is granted to us to keep us safe and to keep us alive, because the big one will impact Laguna, mostly Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz will be impacted. Santa Cruz will mostly be affected from the earthquake the most, the big one. And now with this freedom, I should probably focus more on what is the thing to improve. So I will construct a plan so that I won't be let's say distracted from the things that I should never do. I should never get distracted upon. I should focus more on the things that is important and the things that should be done today, not tomorrow, not next week, because this is a chance for me to improve myself. So why not use it instead of wasting it and just laying in bed for almost a day. So I will make rules for me that would help me focus more on the things that should be done and should be finished on this October, because this month will be a waste. I will never ever do the same mistake ever again of just laying in bed for half a day. That's a waste of time. Well, I would never. Actually, I've done something engaging and something that actually would be helpful, and it is about drumming on our church, which is Dorothy Church. But then again, majority of the time, there's a high probability that I would be distracted again. So I'm making this video so that I could rewatch it and, you know my plans and goals for this month, because this month is an opportunity for me to be more communicative and be more confident on what I would you know do after first semester, because for our first semester is about to end and second semester is about to come. So I should also be advancing, studying the second semester, so that I could, at least not the whole subject, not the new subjects. I mean, not the whole new subjects. I should just, get insights of those subjects so that I could have an idea on what we could actually learn in here. So, now that I've mentioned advanced learning, I would also mention I should also clarify that and state that I should never I know you should also study. I mean, you still need to study I still need to study in my room if I'm tired as hell. And ito yung case ko. Dapat lagi ako study in peaceful areas where music is not there, and anything that is distracting should be disabled. So, para hindi ako makapag-focus lalo ako. But if you're asking, Aaron, YouTube is also distracting, would you disable that? Well, it can be considered distracting since ang daming mga really interesting videos na actually I could learn about. But the thing is, you should focus more on the most important stuff for this day, because tomorrow will be another thing you should finish. And if you let the things that is needed to be finished yesterday postponed tomorrow, well, you will be that's not the better you. It's actually not good. It's not good. So the thing that you should do is finish a task that's set for today. So it's better to finish the task for today. So the problem here, actually, yesterday I should have finished the modules that is given to us yesterday, and now I'm catching up the things that should be done today. Yesterday, I mean. So basically, I just multiplied the things that should be done, just because I tried to fit the unnecessary interesting stuff inside of my objective for today, and that's not right. So you should be more certain with the things you should be doing, because if you're not certain on the things that you are doing, well, that could be a problem since you're just stacking the things that actually is important on your life, on your academic life. So think about that. If you tried to fit all of the things that you wanted but not needed, there's no storage for the things that actually is important. It's just like it's a jar, right? It's a jar. I'm using an analogy. This is a jar. The things that is important are the grain of salt, because the grain of salt, it can stand the things that is like majority of your life. It can fill the jar with sand, since sand is the things that you needed in life. So now there's beans that this size, these things are somewhere in the middle of wanted and needed. So this stuff you need in life and also wanted. So let's say this could be you, um looking for stuff that you are interested, like learning how to draw, how to play music, like drums, like drawing, those things, those habits, those hobbies. I mean, those are the beans of the jar. And then here's the thing: we have rocks. These rocks is what we wanted in life. For example, these things are, buying expensive clothes, looking for something that is new. I mean, that is, you can still buy basically things that you cannot afford yet. So by looking the stuff you are looking for but cannot still afford that, those are the rocks in the jar. So these things are the wants, not the needs. And then if you tried to put the rocks first, hold on, I think I made an error. It's not. Never mind. It's actually the opposite. The opposite. Okay, I made a mistake. Actually, the grain of salt, I mean the grain of sands, are the wants, and the beans is the wants and needs, and the rock is the needs. So let me just restate everything I've said. So the rock is actually the wants, I mean the needs, because it takes like the entire storage of your life. By putting the big rocks, the things that you need to suffer for, or you need to sacrifice for, the things that you should sweat upon, and the things that you should cry on, is the rocks. So if you put the rocks inside of the jar of your life, then you could fit the things that you wanted in life. So my analogy here is that you should focus more on putting the rocks inside first, instead of the grains, which is the wants, which is, those are the little things that you should get, you could get someday, but not necessarily anytime or anywhere. I mean, any day, not today. So now, by actually, I should also clarify the beans, which is the wants and needs. These things are, you could look up for time to time. I mean, not every time though, just, you know, once a week or so, because those things is also needed. You know, it could be twice a week or twice a day. I mean, twice a week, since those things are also essential. But now, let's go that deeper. Actually, I've said all the things that I should have said in this video. So now I should also clarify that Aaron, do not waste your opportunity. You should sacrifice for your future self, Aaron. Your life depends on this month, since second semester is about to come. Second semester is your chance to actually fight your name, Aaron. It's the day for you to change yourself. My feet is nangalim pa ako. Nangalay. Saglit lang guys. Ang aking pahay nangalay. I'm wasting time now. I should be ending this video. So, let me summary everything I've said in this video. So, when the time where I should, know what I'm about to do this October, since this opportunity, I should grip this opportunity, because I don't want to let this opportunity escape from me, because I wanted this. This is what my life wants. I want to change. I want to improve. I want to become the best. And in order to become the best, you should sacrifice for it. Alright, now let me summary. You should prioritize the things that is important. Never study in your room, since your room is the place where you rest, not where you study. And to study well, you should go to the place that is silent, that doesn't have anything that could distract you. And also, by the word distracting, you should also disable the apps or the applications in your device. Disabled. And one thing that I think I haven't mentioned is you should always check your DMs, because the things that is important is in your GC, which is group chat. And lastly, I think I've already mentioned everything. So that's all.